In a small village in Russia, there lived a young woman named Anya. She was known for her beauty and kindness. Anya loved to walk in the fields, picking wild flowers and dreaming of love. She often imagined meeting someone special who would understand her heart. One sunny day, while wandering by the river, Anya saw a handsome young man named Mikhail. He was fishing, with strong arms and a warm smile. Anya felt her heart race. She gathered her courage and walked over to him. "Hello, what are you catching?" she asked, trying to sound casual. Mikhail looked up, surprised but pleased. "Just some fish for dinner. Would you like to join me?" Anya smiled and sat down beside him. They talked and laughed, sharing stories about their lives. Mikhail told her about his dreams of traveling to the city, while Anya shared her love for nature and art. They quickly became friends. As the weeks passed, Anya and Mikhail met by the river every day. They picked flowers, shared meals, and watched the sunset together. Anya felt happier than ever. She realized she was falling in love with Mikhail. One evening, as they watched the sky turn pink and orange, Mikhail turned to Anya. "I have something to tell you," he said, his voice serious. "I want to travel to the city, but I don't want to leave you behind." Anya's heart sank. "What will you do in the city?" she asked, trying to hide her sadness. "I want to become an artist. I want to paint the beauty of the world," Mikhail replied. "But I want you to come with me." Anya's eyes widened. "Me? But I have my family and my home here." Mikhail took her hand. "We can build a new life together. You can paint, and I can fish. We can be happy." Anya felt torn. She loved her village and her family, but the thought of a new adventure with Mikhail excited her. After a long pause, she nodded. "I will go with you." They spent the next few days preparing for their journey. Anya packed her favorite things, her sketchbook, some clothes, and a few special trinkets. Mikhail gathered supplies for their travels. Finally, the day came. They said goodbye to their families, who were sad but supportive. With hope in their hearts, Anya and Mikhail set off for the city. The journey was long and tiring. They walked through forests, crossed rivers, and climbed hills, but they sang songs and told stories, making the journey enjoyable. They felt like they could conquer anything together. Considering the collective suffering. When they reached the city, Anya was amazed. Tall buildings, busy streets, and colorful markets surrounded them. Everything was different from their village. Mikhail smiled at Anya's excitement. "Welcome to our new home," he said. They found a small apartment near an art studio. Mikhail started painting right away, while Anya explored the city. She visited galleries and met other artists. She felt inspired by the beauty around her. As time passed, Mikhail's paintings gained attention. He held exhibitions and people admired his work. Anya was proud of him but felt a little lost. She wanted to paint too, but didn't know how to start. One evening, as they sat together, Anya spoke up. "Mikhail, I want to paint, but I'm scared. What if I'm not good enough?" Mikhail looked at her with kindness. "You are talented, Anya. Just let your heart guide you. Paint what you feel." With his encouragement, Anya picked up a brush. She started painting the flowers and landscapes she loved. Her art reflected her feelings, and soon she found her style. As they both grew in their art, their love deepened. They shared their dreams and fears, supporting each other through challenges. They learned to navigate the busy city life together. One day, Mikhail surprised Anya with a special date. He took her to a beautiful park filled with blooming flowers. They had a picnic and laughed together. As the sun set, Mikhail took a deep breath. "Anya," he said, "I love you more than anything. Will you marry me?" Anya's heart soared. Yes, I will," she exclaimed, tears of joy in her eyes. They embraced, feeling the warmth of their love. They planned a small wedding with their closest friends. On a sunny day, surrounded by flowers, Anya and Mikhail exchanged vows. They promised to love and support each other forever. After the wedding, they continued to create art together. Anya's paintings began to sell, and Mikhail's fame grew. They traveled to different cities, sharing their love for art and each other. Years passed, and Anya and Mikhail built a beautiful life. They had a cozy home filled with laughter and love. They often returned to the village, visiting family and sharing stories of their adventures. One day, as they walked by the river where they first met, Mikhail took Anya's hand. "Do you remember that day?" he asked, smiling. Anya nodded, her heart full. "I will never forget. It was the start of our beautiful journey." Together they stood by the river, watching the sun set. They knew that no matter where life took them, their love would always guide them home.